And where's it with 5M?
This is rather weird.
What?
Where's our stand?
We have to just stand here, I think.
What is this? That's our judge here.
Yeah.
Hello, judges. Very nice to meet you. Yep, good chat. Alright, it shouldn't be too difficult today.
Yeah, we've got this, don't worry.
You just taking a breath?
Yes, I'm just sit down. Sit down and wait.
Nice. I'll just stand.
Right now, let me get move back a bit. Ah, there we go.
I walked into the bathroom thinking that's the courtroom.
Hey, Carl, I should have fucking brung someone. They didn't even search me.
What?
They didn't even search me.
Oh, don't matter.
But I didn't bring anything with me.
Hey, can I sit? Front row seat of this shit.
I'm standing. I want to stand. No,
Condom, sit the fuck down.
Can I ask you to please take a seat?
I'm not a sitting person.
Condom, sit down.
These guys.
May I ask everyone to please take a seat unless you're a solicitor or a defendant? Your Honor.
Hello.
Fucking scums, man. Been harassed non-stop, man. Fucking hate them.
Joe,
Yes?
do you know the names of the policemen or
John Adams is the one that's I'm up against.
John Adams? Okay.
Fucking God, I'll put a face mask on. I might catch some fucking germs for these fucking officers. You never know, eh?
Nah, that's alright. There's enough flies flying around.
Nah, I put the face mask on just in case. Cause I can this one here behind me. He's fucking always walking about, eh? I'm pretty sure he's got the.
I ain't gonna catch anything, mate.
Yeah.
Sit down now.
Oh, fucking.
Sit down.
Can I sit at the back seat?
Condom, sit the fuck down!
Sit down.
Joe,
Condom, sit down!
Sit down. In the court.
come
What,
sit
on the
down, Joe.
ground?
Unless you're a solicitor,
Well, I'll
you'll
sit.
be up to the
Fucking condom, man. I'm gonna shit the bastard.
Sit down.
I wouldn't say that in court.
Oh, fuck it, I've gone past the point of care. Hey,
These are
6
the
feet!
gentlemen.
6 feet away from
You're
me.
fine.
Social distancing, I might catch your disease.
Behave my courtroom.
Hey, who you talking to? Come man up to the stand at some point. I wanna have fun with this.
Damn, everyone's so tense. I love it.
Yeah, right. Hey, Lewis.
Jeremy Carter is more interesting in
This is
this.
better than Jeremy Kyle because at least we're not being axed.
Hey!
Gentlemen in front of me. Gentlemen want to take a seat up here.
Officer lad, that was a good one to be fair.
That was quick for me, that.
It was, eh?
Jeremy Carter is more interesting in this. Is like
Jeremy Kyle is stupid.
I'd say this
you're
is
not
more
wrong with that one.
interesting.
But honestly, I'm totally completing my life choices to start making a Netflix documentary on myself. anybody want to be a cameraman?
I would fully
fuck
watch
that.
it though.
How much are you going to pay, though, if I'm going to be a cameraman, bro?
How much you want?
I want at least $2,000 a shift.
Fucking bet. We're gonna make millions off this thing.
Sweet, sign me up, bro.
Bet I'll get a contract signed up. We'll sort this out after.
Who's gonna be manager then?
Well, you're my manager.
Oh yeah.
Afternoon.
Mate, can we go on this
Joe,
course,
chill
please?
out.
I've got to go and flip and do my OnlyFans page.
Whoa. I'll be watching the new content of that later.
Why? It's
George Miller, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's a budget.
nice to
It's
meet
in
you.
my crack.
Nice to meet you.
Sergeant Craig Jones.
Yeah, cunt, who the fuck is this hobo?
Alright, everyone, please take a seat.
Joe,
What?
Take a seat.
chill out.
Sorry. Who is that?
What the fuck? What,
Sir,
who's
please
that?
take a seat.
Who's
We've
that
lost
piss
him in
guy and he
Tanya.
stinks of shit?
I can smell the alcohol from here.
Fuck me, what is that smell?
Oh, Jonathan, lad, I feel bad for you. He's sitting next to you.
Hey. Oh, shit.
Get that. Where did this guy pass out?
Alright, we'll be starting very shortly.
George Miller, my name's Jock Smith, lad. Nice to meet you.
And yourself, mate.
George Miller, you look like a nonce.
Alright, if
I'm
everybody
joking.
can take a seat for me, please. I'll be starting round about now.
Here, George, I think he needs an alcohol test or something. Look at the fucking bastard.
Okay.
What are you
Sit
laughing at?
down, otherwise I'll get you moved from this call.
Did you hear what I said to him?
Yes.
You either sit down or else you get removed from the call.
Jock,
I'll take
Yeah?
did you hear what I said about the judge?
Yeah, I was absolutely died. I mean, are you wrong? No.
Officer, can this guy
Sir,
go
can I
have a
ask you to
shower?
please get off the ground and sit in the
Mate,
chair?
can you remove that open, mate? He
You can sit
stinks
there.
of
If
piss,
he
mate.
sat
It's making
down,
me
so
want to
it's-
throw up on his
Here, I'm glad I'm wearing this face
No,
mask now.
Okay. Alright, well let's get it started. I don't think there's anybody else coming in, is there, officer?
Hey, we need the. Where's
I
the.
don't believe so.
Oh, wait.
Do we
Yeah,
have any
Seb,
more,
where's the other ones
Where's
when?
the
coming into the
opposition?
court?
Can't start with half a court.
Sorry, there's one more person coming into the city.
Okay, no,
Shut up, you little tramp.
Hmm.
You're blocking my view.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you guys to behave, otherwise I'll be removed from the call.
You fell over. You fell over. Jock, before you ram that batting sofa up
Okay.
in the arse, it'll pull out
Alright,
your
I'm now
mouth.
gonna ask you to sit down.
Here, Carl, you like my sunglasses?
Otherwise have you removed from the
Yeah,
call.
yeah, they're cool.
Fucking
Looks
sick,
like
ain't
that,
they?
John.
Alright, sir, calm
That was the look I was.
down.
That was the look I was going for.
May I ask you to
You
please sit
ain't
down?
gonna tell nobody that this is a court case.
Hmm. Right, let's hear this. Carl, here, seat.
What? I can't sit down when that smelly fuck's over there.
Okay, have him. Officer, remove him from the court, please.
He stinks.
Which one?
You smell.
The one that's in the leopard coat.
Alright.
Have him removed from the court.
Hey, see you later, lad.
He's not like welcome in my court.
I'm gonna have the left-hand side of the judge's table.
He really smells.
Alright,
so
so you're
bad.
being removed from
It's putting me
the
off.
owner's court for
All the aftershave
not
that I
misbehaving.
put on, now it smells like poop.
Misbehaving.
Yeah.
This is why you don't give hobos newspapers. For real.
Court is now 2 minutes late.
We're
bet
waiting
he
for one
comes
person
back in.
to fly into the city, and it will be started.
Well, that's not a good sign, is it?
Not my problem.
It's not a good sign, is it? They're keeping me waiting. More money I'm losing for no than the club, boys.
Stood here, boys. I'm just here to protect.
As long as
Sure
you,
nothing happens to him.
as long as you
Thank you
wine,
for
as
your
long as you
service.
wine and dine me first before putting that baton on me.
Mr. Smith, could you take a seat for me, please?
Yes, lad.
Young got a bitch with an iPhone charger. Pull it in. I mean, sorry.
What was that? You
Yeah,
just
just waiting on one more person, and then we'll start.
Well, tell this one person to hurry up. My only fans thing needs to be done within. Like,
Officer, could you
10
find
minutes.
out how long it's going to be, please?
Sure can.
It's an absolute
Charlie
joke.
3-2. Do you know how long this last person's going to be into the courtroom?
Yeah, officer. Officer.
Find out how long this person's going to take to get to the courtroom, please. The judge is asking.
Officer. See if you're going to put that baton inside me and make sure you wind and
Judge
dine me.
Miller? Yeah,
Shut
around
up.
2 minutes, sir. He said he'll be here.
Okay, I'm
Jesus.
going to have to start without him. He's more than welcome to come
Absolute
to the
joke.
courtroom.
Okay, then. I'll let them know now.
Okay.
Charlie 3-2. Judge said he's going to have to start without him, but he's more than welcome to let him into the courtroom when he turns up.
Okay.
Judge, the chief needs 1 more minute because he needs to take a leak in real life.
Okay, no worries.
Send the word.
I'll let
He said that's no problem.
Seb,
What a joke.
everyone, quick, let's go.
they're holding me up, losing me more money.
Alright, I'm going to go for a leak myself. I'll be right back.
Why? What pipe you got? in?
Absolute joke of a court.
I got.
Everyone need a fucking leak or something tonight. What's going on?
They've been drinking the council juice.
Drinking the council.
2-minute break.
I need to take a.
Alright. Come on.
Alright, why is it all going for a piss? I might as well go and take a dump.
I'm telling you, the commissioner, he's definitely been drinking the sewer water.
Oh shit! sorry. Muscle spasm. Fucking muscle spasm.
Alright, alright.
Fucking absolute wet wiping. I'll take the whole fit and use you to repair my cars.
You're all good,
Get
boss
back.
man, you're
Go
all
into
good.
the toilet.
I'm holding my belt.
It's the
Oh wait, I can't go that way.
Sorry, officer.
Why?
Yeah, I'm here.
Seb, why is the opposition here coming out here?
That's a very good question.
Hey, get your wee tallywhacker away from my face. Thanks.
Can you hear Mr. Jack Smith?
What the fuck?
From here, no?
Hello?
Sir, there might be a problem with your voice box at the moment.
Oh, no, I can hear. Oh, no, I can hear him. Oh, yeah, I can hear him.
Is
Perfectly fine.
everybody back?
Oh.
Everybody is back.
Nah, he's not.
Oh, they need to hurry up.
Yeah, I'll have to represent the MPS.
It's ridiculous now.
Okay. Is everybody ready to start?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honour.
Okay, so time is 20:06, and this is a case first of Jock Smith versus Metropolitan Police Service. I'm going to start off by listening to the complainant who in the Metropolitan Police, Mr. Welch, who is representing you.
I'll be representing the Metropolitan Police Service.
Okay. If you go ahead with the evidence, please, Mr. Welch.
So basically, for us, this is an open and shut case. We do agree with the complainant, Mr. Jock Smith, that he was wrongfully arrested. I'm not going to beat about the bush. He blew at the roadside 0.4 when questioned by, at the time, Inspector John Adams.
Sorry to interrupt. Is Mr. Adams present in this courtroom?
Unfortunately not. He has tested positive for coronavirus, so he is absent. We've had to isolate him as long as with other officers, so fortunately that's why I've had to take the decision as commissioner to represent my officer.
Okay, and what has Mr. Jock Smith been charged with?
So Mr. Smith was charged, arrested and sent to prison for driving whilst under the influence.
Okay.
However, we do, like I say, the MPS does accept responsibility that the legal limit is 0.8, Mr. Smith is 0.4, so it was half the legal limit. And I do feel at this time that he could have been warned not to drink anymore, let on his way and not to drive. Obviously, we do, although he blew 0.4, there is a possibility that can increase over time within the 2 hours after taking that drink.
Could I speak up, please?
Go for it.
Yeah, so basically I was there, and it wasn't more than one bottle. It was 2 sips, because we actually shared the bottle each. He had taken 2 sips, I'd taken 2 sips. The reason why we opened the bottle is because we were celebrating life and celebrating a nice win on the lottery. That's why we done it. 2 sips, it's not being funny. He had no drink driving related cases or anything. He wasn't even driving under the influence. He didn't even get on the motorbike like 2 feet away. It must have been about 2 inches, 3 inches. And that's it.
Okay. If you can sit down, please, and let Commissioner Welch finish with what he was saying.
Thanks, Judge, and obviously thanks for your words there as a witness. So yeah, much an open and shut case for us. There is a bit of a circumstance the Metropolitan Police Service would like to bring before the judge. We have discussed this with you. We do feel, and we would like to enter a plea that this case is dismissed without grounds of any remorse on the Metropolitan Service. This is due to an incident that occurred over the weekend where Jock Smith approached the officer in question, harassed him in the nature of mentioning the court case and that he could be the officer in court. There has been other incidents over the weekend where Jock Smith has held the very same officer hostage. We also feel that this has been some form of retaliation from Mr. Smith.
So you're calling me a criminal?
Are you just backing up the?
Okay,
You got anything
if
to
you-
back up the
okay,
claims, or are you just
okay,
pulling that off in air?
Order in the court. Order in the court. Mr. I'll get back to you in a second. Mr. Welch, has Mr. Smith got a gun license?
Mr. Smith did have a gun license, but it was revoked due to the hostage situation that occurred on Friday night.
Okay,
in which
at the
he
time,
held Adams hostage.
Carl.
You've obviously sent me body one video. At the time of that incident, did Mr. Smith have a gun license?
At the time of the incident, he did have a gun license.
Perfect.
And in terms of the gun license, what does that permit him to do?
Yes, we do feel the incident was separate. It should have no bearing on this court that he did dig the officer well, it should.
Exactly.
So why is it being brought up in court? Why is it being brought up in court?
It should not be brought up related to this case that we're trying to figure out now.
Order in the court. One person speaks at a time. Otherwise, I'll just simply adjourn this court till a later date.
That's sweet.
And I will remand Mr. Smith in custody.
Breaks! Why am I going in custody?
I will confirm, obviously. Sorry, who's asking to speak?
Me, I'm asking to speak.
Who are you? Where are you? Sorry.
I'm a Jock's lawyer.
Surprise!
Okay, Mr. What's your name, please?
My name's Seb Collins.
Okay, Mr. Collins, if you would like to proceed with talking, please.
Yeah, as Commissioner Welch's words, as he said, it should not be in relation to this case. So I do not understand why he's bringing it up towards this case. It's clear he's admitted that my client Jock was not at fault. He was wrongfully arrested for drinking driving, as he said. He blew 0.4 roadside and the legal limit 0.8. So I still do not understand why that's been brought up. And
okay, so
could I interject at that one, because
yes,
I do feel it in importance. We are bringing this up because we do feel the officer has been harassed on more than one occasion. We do have footage available
Seb,
that has been submitted to the court.
Seb, mention about how the officer hit me twice, once off my bike and once when I was running.
I think they can hear that. Yeah, you said that the officer's been harassed, and you said earlier that my client said to him that he will see him in court. It's not harassment; it's a simple statement. It's factual information.
Within the laws, I would consider that. Okay, so the law states two or more occasions it conducts a course of conduct.
One occasion.
It's up to perception. However, I'll be happy to listen to to all the facts before making my decision.
It's not really up for perception, Judge.
So I will conclude the Metropolitan Police Services summarise to the court. We would admit fault that the arrest was awful. However, we would ask consideration due to the evidence submitted, and it is actual evidence. As you can see, Judge, you have seen it yourself. It's not something we are making up. We have submitted evidence that does conclude that the harassment from John Smith. Therefore, we would ask that the Metropolitan Police does accept responsibility. However, there will be no further remorse from this.
Come me to stand, Joe.
And the officer in question is, yes, he is off with coronavirus. However, he is undergoing strict medical assessments as well as counselling due to being held at gunpoint on several occasions from Mr. Jock Smith.
Separate occasions. Whoa.
Can I talk?
Okay, I've only received one clip. However, I will accept that he was one shot at and two held at gunpoint. In terms of the drink drive, I am throwing that out and it's going to be taken off your record, Mr. Smith.
So you're telling me the case has been dismissed?
What a neek.
Did you let me finish?
What a neek.
I'll finish then.
Fucking neek.
The drink drive is going to be dismissed.
On what grounds?
On the grounds of the Metropolitan Police have agreed, have accepted
Come at stand.
responsibility
and
in
that
terms
helps
of
my client how? So they want to waste his time put him in prison after him going through several mental defects in prison. And that includes being harassed by another gang down the country. My client has been in and
Lost
out of
MC to be lost
due to,
MC.
emotional
Police
distress.
would consider that that's a separate issue from
That
another
is
gang
a
compared
that is an
to the
exact
incident
no,
of being
no
arrested.
that is as a
Okay.
result of being sent down to prison wrongfully. Can I just add in? So he's been going through emotional distress since he was wrongfully arrested in prison. He lost around 20,000 from an average few hours of work, which he's lost due to being in prison. Yeah, you also seem to have gone on to Lux's property, the dealership, and he didn't have a warrant for that, which doesn't exactly
That
make
is
sense
not
to me.
related to this case.
That is the
Judge.
same case where you arrested him.
Okay.
No,
That
that
is
is
the
related to that.
exact same case. I'd like to bring up the owner of the dealership.
I've not had that evidence.
Yeah,
submitted.
if you let me finish, I want to bring up a witness.
Okay. Order in the court. Order in the court.
Come at the stand, please. I want to say some words here.
Okay. Order in the court. So
Is it Donaldson?
I've agreed to
Bronson?
further drink drive, and I will request the Metropolitan Police refunds £1,500.
1,500!
1,500 out of 20,000.
What the fuck?
The time he was
Okay.
in prison.
Mind your language, otherwise I'll have you removed from the court.
That just
That's
proves
ridiculous,
what type
Judge.
of criminal we have in our court.
Oh,
Swearing
oh,
within the court is absolutely
oh.
absurd.
In terms
I
of
moved
Oh.
to have that.
order in the court.
I moved to have that compensation reduced to 0 for contempt of court. Swearing in the court is prohibited.
Okay.
Please come at the cost. Please come at the stand. I need to say some words here.
The in terms of the gunpoint, being held at gunpoint, and also the alleged harassment.
Judge, that's a totally different situation there.
Yeah,
Completely unrelated.
And if you let me explain, I can explain what happened.
Be quiet a minute. I want to explain
No,
because we actually
court,
have
order in the court.
we actually have the car dealer owner here.
Yep,
sat
I tried
right
to bring
there.
him as a witness, but I got shut down.
Judge, the point is, no one has been made aware. This should have been submitted with the preliminary documents to yourself, Judge. Have you been made aware of this? Because the
I have not.
police service have not been made aware of any.
I bet.
related to Lux dealership.
I have not
Police
been
service
made
do not
aware,
need
and
to
it
be
does
made
not-
aware.
It's not related to this
Discover
court.
last
However, the
minute.
There was
Metropolitan
two.
order in the
Red,
court.
come on.
Order in the court.
I
Otherwise, I'll
want
check
to
you all
speak.
out.
No, I
No.
want to speak.
No, you can't. Let me speak because I'm in charge of this court right now. So
Whatever.
the Metropolitan Police have given me evidence that suggests that Mr. Smith, in relation to this drink drive charge, has held the officer.
Oh my god, man.
shot
This
at the
judge.
officer.
This judge. Honestly.
So can you just explain to me what relation that has to the drink drive charge?
Right, sir, can you move back?
Because
Move
it's
back.
in relation. The same arresting officer has been held at gunpoint.
But why have you not? Why you? Oh.
Has also been said that the
Sir, get back.
Don't tell me you got.
has also said I'll see you in court on Monday. Today
And that
is
is
Monday.
factual information.
Judge, please can I speak? I really need to clear this up for the court
Judge,
here.
just wait 1 second.
Okay.
Nah,
Go
I need to say this. So, the reason the officer was held at gunpoint, Your Honour, I am going to tell you. One, he rammed me off my motorbike when I was riding. This was a completely different incident. He rammed
Sir,
me.
do me a favour. Step back from the judge, please.
Step back from me, please, buddy.
Right.
I can
Thank you.
hear from where you were standing. So
Yeah, but I'm just a bit annoyed. I'm just a bit annoyed here, right? So I've been rammed off my bike. I was running on the road, no, on the pavement. Sorry, on the pavement near the bike. You know where the bike shop is round the corner from Legion.
Yes, I do.
Well, I was running along that road, and this same arresting officer rammed me at around 20 miles an hour. That's why I've gone and took that retaliation into my hands and held him at gunpoint, because that was all through self-defence.
I would argue that's not.
What? So you Honor, are going to allow officers to ram innocent civilians now?
Okay. Order in the court.
Have you seen footage of that incident?
You were present yourself, sir.
I've reviewed it multiple times.
You were present yourself, sir. Christopher Welch, you were present.
I will.
Josh, can I call someone up to the stand, please?
No.
What do you mean? No, I'm not
to the
asking you.
Metropolitan Police Service of that incident. So I would ask that that is dismissed from court.
Asking everything to be
Can
dismissed from.
could I have
Okay.
a word in,
Okay.
please?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I believe we should allow to speak as well, Mr. Carl. Sorry,
Okay.
is it Carl?
What the fuck has happened there?
Could I speak, please? Yeah.
Can't sort that.
Yep, go ahead.
So basically, on the incident at the time at the dealership, there was me, the car dealer there.
Is car dealer here present?
Yeah, he's over there. Basically, what happened is the two police officers actually pulled up, and they break entry right in front of the thing outside. They
How do you mean they broke entry?
They broke entry. They come straight through the front of the dealership.
When was this?
When was this? This
When I
was-
got arrested.
Do you have footage of this?
Mate, do you fucking think
We've
I'm a
got
cop
two
or something,
witnesses
mate?
right
I ain't
here.
got, I don't
3
have
witnesses,
body cam.
sorry.
You've got him over there, the car dealer. They both come in straight through the front door. Sorry about
Holding ARs, may
Do
I?
you feel
Yeah.
needs to be raised as separate? This is from
Okay,
the
No,
this
it's not.
needs
It's
to.
It's the same case.
This is the
because
same case.
It's from the point where he got on the motorbike from apparently drink driving when it wasn't. It's from the same
Has
case.
that been submitted in
I've
evidence?
already
Yes, because
dismissed the drink drive
I
charge.
told the police about it, and the police turned around to me and said,
Judge, how are you
in
dismissing the charge?
Right, let me talk, please. Right, I turned around to him and said, "You're not allowed to break entry, right, in a private property, right, without any evidence whatsoever." And they've turned around and said, "We don't need it. We can come in as much as we want."
Okay,
And they-
Judge, as Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police, I move that we take this incident separately. I'm aware of this.
Nah, this is
I would
bullshit.
like
I
to be given
can't.
time
I
to
can't,
investigate
man.
this with
I
footage
can't.
submitted,
Let me
find out
talk.
who the officers are, and if it requires a separate.
It was the
court
same
case, we
officer.
will
My client
honour that.
already told you.
Same
that it was the
officer as
same
I've.
officer.
That,
Yeah, it was the same
Okay.
officers
John
that
Adams.
got him because he went on his bike and he got tased off it as well.
Okay, I would
And he got
request.
due lethal force when it wasn't necessary.
Okay, I'd request Metropolitan Police an investigation is done for that because that's
Bloody
just.
Well,
hell.
if it does, I want your officer sued because at the end of
Like
the
I
day,
said, we
it
would
shouldn't have
honour a
happened.
second court case if it's required, but we do need to investigate
I'm
that.
talking now.
I
I'm
would-
talking
You
now,
have to
I'm talking
appreciate we
now.
deal with thousands of incidents per week.
Yeah, and
we
you
do
deal with
need
enough. You
time.
don't deal with any of
Nothing
them.
was
Shush.
reported to us.
So,
How can we go
you're
Okay,
on that.
one
You're on
person
that.
talking at a time.
Yeah, I'm
person,
talking now. I'm talking now.
You
No,
know what,
Commissioner.
sir?
No.
If you carry on with the
No,
cheat, you won't be
I'm
solving it.
talking
You'll be
now.
spending
we
time
ask
in
is-
jail.
So you'll be
Okay.
removed from the court.
whoa,
All we
whoa!
ask is that we're
Shush.
given time to investigate that, and we'll happily have a second case if it requires it.
You either shut up and listen right now,
Oof.
otherwise
That
I'll
doesn't
be
sound
removed from
very
the court.
friendly.
Oof.
How can you remove
Not
the
very
lawyer?
nice.
He's basically one
Contempt
under
of court.
you.
I'm in charge of the court right now, so I make the decisions.
Yeah, but he's basically one under you. He's basically you're in law
And
for
if he's not going to listen to what the judge is saying, then the judge has
I'm
got
not-
every right to remove him from the courtroom. End of.
Oh, this it
He's
sounds
getting
like
pictures for
it's,
advertisement. Just let him.
it sounds like this judge doesn't even know what he's talking about
Yeah, he
because
does,
he's just
doesn't
so
he?
far up the cop's arse is unreal.
Let's not turn it on to the judge.
I'm quite agreeing with you, to be honest, Carl.
Yeah, he'll be removed from the court.
Let's go back to the
No,
case.
it's so
Let's
far
go
up
back to
your
the
arse. It's just unreal. Use cops
get
are
back to the
blind-eyed by one petty little thing at one of your offices.
Judge,
Okay,
can I talk now?
Have pretended to have
Stand by.
coronavirus, so he doesn't have to come to court case because he's.
Have we got evidence of a positive case by any chance?
Shush.
No, we'd want to see.
Can I talk
we want
now?
to see doctor's notes and everything of what
Okay,
he's
get
got.
away from behind.
Kami, get down here now.
He's taking photo currently.
Okay. I would request, in terms of what you just told me, in terms of the going about the Lux Motorsports, that the NPS doesn't do an investigation. That is not something I can do right now.
It won't get investigated at all, man.
Hey, I went to the police station just after he got nicked. And I turned around and said I want to give him a statement. They wouldn't let me give him a statement because they already said that he's been sentenced to jail. And then I turned around to him and said, well, that's wrongly done because you've just accused him and sentenced him for something that he hasn't done.
Judge,
And
can I
was
talk
stood
now?
right next to
I
him.
will, as the Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police, I will agree that if you have been treated like that, that is not fair. But all I'm asking for is a grace period. Let's deal with this situation, and that is a separate situation from this actual
I got
court
into it.
case, and we will have another
Lewis,
hearing, and I
Plan
won't
B.
let anything That,
He's just
if
not
we're
letting me
given
talk.
time to
Yeah, I know, but it's very
What was
professional.
it?
What can I say?
I got it.
Can I talk now?
I want to speak. I'm still speaking. Remember the case the other day when I was
That's
about to
just
get
ridiculous.
a cop sued.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to take a cop to court. Can you remember that one?
Case was that we get about 5 or 6 cases a day. Where
I can't exactly remember what
Yeah,
case.
because you're all a
Can't
joke. That's
remember
why you're
what
getting
case
5
it
or
was,
6 cases a
but
day.
Basically, one of them ran me over about
Right.
2-3 blocks
That's
around.
not.
Judge,
that's
can
not
I
related-
talk now?
Yes, you can. All right.
Thank you
Everybody
very
shut
much.
up.
It's only
apart from
taken me
this-
about
apart
half
from the
an
lawyer.
hour. So you're dismissing the case on the fact that a completely unrelated incident happened after my client got arrested for.
No, I'm dismissing the case on the basis
Yeah.
of the Metropolitan Police has
Yeah.
agreed, and this is
Fucking
this
so
is
far
from
up the cop's
Commissioner.
ass, man.
The Metropolitan Police has said he has been unlawfully arrested
Yeah.
for drink drive
Yeah.
because he was under the limit.
Correct.
He was drink driving, but he was not
He
over
was-
the legal limit.
So he wasn't
whereby-
drink driving.
No,
He was driving with alcohol in his system.
was
That's
driving
not
with
drink
alcohol in
driving.
his
Which doesn't
Thank
matter.
you very much.
However, I will
Shambles,
ask the
man.
Metropolitan Police upon hearing all the upon hearing everything. The Metropolitan Police
Come here, lad.
issues a £5,000 refund.
That's
Plan B,
ridiculous.
go
Rona.
outside.
Let me
Can I-
finish. The Metropolitan Police issues a £5,000 refund to Mr. Smith
Take Lewis with you.
for the incident. In terms of what he's lost in terms of being in court, at the end of the day, what we have, what the policy is, the policy is that people just shouldn't drink and drive. But I will dismiss the case in terms of the Metropolitan Police has agreed that he
Fucking
was unlawfully
ridiculous, man.
arrested and to be given a £5,000 refund, as per se.
I've
Where
lost
is the
20 grand.
£5,000 coming from?
I've lost
You've
20 grand.
£20,000.
Okay, that will come out of my own pocket.
So
No, I
you're
shouldn't.
gonna
No.
personally refund
It shouldn't
my
come out of your
client.
pocket, Judge. It should come out of the Metropolitan Police.
The Metropolitan Police disagrees with that due to the funding required to compensate the officer in counselling sessions plus emergency medical intervention to hostage situations.
When I say,
And what about my medical? Did I get any medical treatment for you ramming me? No, I didn't get any medical treatment for you ramming me. Did I get any medical treatment for you ramming me?
Wait! I want to talk. Actually,
okay,
Chief,
that's going to come out of
Commissioner.
the court's
Move back.
budget.
I don't want to use anywhere near you. I just trust you.
I want to speak to the commission a minute. I remember the scene. Now, remember when your cop chased me and pinpointed me, tried saying that he was doing a one-man tea pack. My friend over there was in the car
I do
with
actually
me.
remember that incident,
Yeah,
yeah.
I wanted to take that to court, didn't I?
Yes, but
That
there
was-
is certain
yes.
criteria which is
Yes.
unrelated to this case and this
I know,
court case.
but that I didn't end up taking that to court because you were trying to say that you were going to sort that out and talk it to the officer. This isn't even as twice as bad as that. He's just got your cops are arresting him. Your cops could have killed me that day. They didn't.
Okay. Should I read, for the purpose of the court, if we're going off record, should I read Jock Smith's charges to the court fully and detailed?
Yes, yeah,
please.
that would be better because I nearly died on that day. He didn't die because he didn't nearly die, but he was just drinking
Okay.
two sips of beer.
Okay. When I say it's going to come out of my own pocket, it's going to come out of the court's budget, whereby
That should come out of the police's
It
pocket.
should be
whereby
out
I
of the
will
Metropolitan
charge
Police's
the
budget.
Metropolitan Police within a period of months.
No,
to get the
I want it
money
now.
instantaneously.
I want my money now. I've lost so much money. I've been scared to open the club because of the officers.
He's just said he's going to pay you, and
He
he's
said
going to be
over a-
charging the police.
he said
No,
out of
he said
over
he's gonna-
months.
No, he said he's going to be charging the police over months. You get your payment
Yeah.
today. Shut up.
Your-
They get it
your
today
money,
and they pay it back over a
Mr.
certain
Mr.
amount.
Job,
Right, good.
Mr. Smith, your
He
money will come
understands, don't worry.
instantaneously, and I'll be charging Metropolitan Police back in by month by month.
Unfortunately, our national computer system is down.
Of course, of course,
Government on that.
of course.
Okay, so in terms of the Mr. Welch, in terms of the evidence you've provided me today, are you wishing to charge Mr.
No, because I've already been to prison before court for this,
No,
lad.
Mr. Smith did actually hand himself in for the other charge, kidnap, so we are pretty much good here, yeah.
Okay. Drink drive.
If I hear one more F off out of your mouth, you're leaving the courtroom.
No one said anything. Turn around.
Hmm?
Carry on,
Smith,
Judge.
you'll be issued and
Carry on with your attitude.
expunged.
Stop
for-
interrupting the judge. Carry on, Judge.
You'll be expunged for the drink drive. I'll request that's removed from your file.
I will take that on board personally when the national computer is back online.
Thank you, sir. And you'll be issued a £5,000 refund.
What? It's 20 grand. I've told you how many times.
So I will get that.
So I'm losing 15 grand still. You just said it's 20 grand I've
Mr.
lost.
Smith.
Someone assist Deputy Commissioner Saville, please.
Leave the courthouse.
Mr. Smith, let me finish. Okay. I understand that you've lost 20 grand. However, that is not my problem.
It's your fucking. It's the fucking public services offer.
Okay. That's something you've got. That's something you've got to sue the Metropolitan Police for.
That's what I'm doing.
At the moment.
Fucking hell, man. Come
Okay.
They couldn't even be bothered to turn up on time, and you think that they can be bothered to do a good job?
Hang on a minute. Wind your necking about not turning up on time. All right, we
The
have a job to search
court was-
people before coming in the courthouse. All right, mate.
Yeah, and
they've
anyone
done
who
me-
does not
what
come
you're
inside
saying.
before the time
They've done me a
is
favour
not
by
allowed.
searching everybody because I've told them to search everybody.
Congratulations. That is standard procedure for every court hearing.
Right, Judge. I think we're done here.